Hello, this is Console TX here to play the January 29th, 2019 Heat Signature Daily Challenge. And today I am playing as a character who has one of my special names that I added to the for name file, Ariella Arctan. Ariella Arctan has an armor-piercing longblade, a self-charging high-capacity slipstream, and a visitor. Shaky doesn't really matter. Tough hopefully doesn't really matter. Steel being seen as little as possible, that should be easy, especially with a slipstream. Although, because it's not something that's a big deal, it's also something that's easy to forget about. So I need to not forget that I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be seen. I want to not be seen. So we've got jammer gates, which means that the slipstream is about as useful as it normally would be, but I just need to keep that in mind occasionally. Alarm response is irrelevant, and the guards are unremarkable. So, let's head to the ship. A coldfire, a sovereign coldfire. Which way is the ship going? I'm just going to look at it. It is going to the right. So I want to approach from this angle. 5 seconds, that's fine. Activate the slipstream. I am going to start by... I want to not be seen. Sounding the alarm is fine because the telepad's down there. I'm going to throw the long blade there, and then as the long blade flies to its destination, I am going to go to the crate. Oh, is it going too slow to kill that guy? No, it should be fine. Okay, and then I want to go down into the crate, doing the key card. I might have lost my momentum. Oh, now I lost my momentum. I'll take this one at it. Open the crate, activate the slipstream, and then the slipstream is going to turn off right here, so I need to make sure that I am in throw mode and moving before that happens. This subverter is actually quite useful. Actually, it's so useful that I'm not even going to go for the other crate. I'm just going to go straight to the steel item. These guys aren't going to see me, right? Just to make sure, I'll throw that on my way out. Just to kill the guy with the larger red exclamation mark. Yeah, but so this is a 5-door key, skeleton key, this subverter. What's this? Is it a sidewinder by any chance? It is a... What is that? It's not a subverter, is it? It must be a subverter. Yeah, it is a subverter. Okay, that's fine. I just want to run out this window. Oops. Oh, flew past the pilot. There we go. Yeah, so, how could I have done that better? When I was throwing the long blade at the guy whose keycard I wanted to steal, I should have run down further and then thrown it, because it just took a while for it to reach him. I wasn't seen, so that wasn't a problem. I got that one crate, and that crate was a little bit out of the way, so skipping it might have been better, but I think that having a subverter is going to be a huge help getting through the next 2 ships, because the subverter just opens 5 doors for me. It's just a 5-use key card. Skeleton key card. And so I think that's going to be a great boon. And I really think, actually, that I don't need to get any other gadgets for the rest of the game on the back of that subverter. So that's pretty exciting. And then I'm just going to let this ship get out of the way a little bit so that I don't get penalized for being near it as I get out of the space station. Head over. 4 seconds, a good docking job. Activate the slipstream. Okay, so I am going to run down, and I'm going to subvert. Whoops. Oh my goodness, I forgot to resize the window. Well, there's going to be a black bar on the first ship. Subvert the sentry gun, and then I'm going to boost through that guy, seal the key card, and then run down destruction. Those guys are not going to see me. Take one of those shotguns, and then I will blast the shotgun because I want the item and I want the key card. Okay, I guess that's the faster route. I'm gonna have to run in front of the sentry. That's so frustrating. Alright. The item's over there, so I'm just gonna auto path to the item. I'm going to subvert this door. Subvert this door. Go through here. I will just subvert this sentry. I will yoink this subverter. Need to get a little bit closer to the crate to open it. Head down here, open the crate, grab the Oakhurst experiment. What is the Oakhurst experiment? Oh, it's a Sidewinder. The mission was also good. There was a tiny bit of going out of the way, but mostly I was just auto-pathing to the steel item. So, yeah. Straightforward. Also a good docking job, so pretty unremarkable mission. This one, I can't do anything about the guards. Ooh, but I can attract them over to me using noise, so that's good. Too bad I don't have any loud weaponry. The other thing I can do is I have the visitor, which means I can skip a certain number of obstacles by visiting and then leaving the ship, because unlike Easy Sunday, this ship is going to have, the third ship is going to have a glitch-proof hull. So I want to get all the way over there, and let's see. Can you get 3 visitor uses off while using a slipstream? I'm not sure you can, but if you could, then I could go visit, run, steal. Now I need to think about this. So the slipstream gives you effectively 10 seconds as 1 second. The visitors take 2 seconds of cooldown to do their thing. So that means that theoretically you could get 5 visitor shots off. So I think I'm gonna try for that. I want to, alright, well, obviously start by using the theoretical, let's imagine for a second that I could get the theoretical 5 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get out of the ship. That's definitely wishful thinking, especially because I only have 3 visitor uses. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Oh, and that's another thing to keep in mind. I need to visit off the ship because, so I really only want to use 2 visitor uses to skip obstacles. So 1, 2, visit off the ship is how I'm going to do it. And I'll just run here. Yeah, that's an important thing to keep in mind that I wasn't keeping in mind. I just assumed that my visitor would have infinite uses, when obviously it does not. Okay, so I want a special keycard delivery. Oh, okay. Doing the keycard. Head out. Oh no! Oh gosh. Well, that's a disaster. I mean, so okay, the reason that happened is because it bounced off the shield and rebounded into me. Uh, that was a pretty obvious injure that I was overlooking, and in order to not be harmed by it, I should have just shot my shotgun directly into the wall. In retrospect, unfortunately, I didn't do that, and so, excuse me, I autopathed over to here. And so as a result, oh, these guys are gonna see me too. Gosh. All right, go around this corner, fool them into teleporting over there. Yeah, that's very annoying. So yeah, so the solution to that was, rather than shooting up, I should have shot to the right into the wall, because there wouldn't be any, and I should have been hugging the wall and then shot those concussion shots into the wall. That was a pretty egregious oversight. Got me seen 6 times. Well, there goes my perfect score. Gosh, and I was so excited about this daily. I was gonna get such a freaking good time. Well, I mean, we can still see how good my time would have been. Also, this guy needs to die. And I should probably just kill this guy too. Actually, it's so true. We can still see how good my time would have been if I hadn't gotten smoked in that fashion. Because I'm still going to... I am autopathing up here. Okay. It felt to me like I was slowing down there for... What the heck? No, go over here. Okay, then I visit... to activate the slipstream again. I visit again. Activate the slipstream. Steal. Is this a visitor by any chance? No, it's also a slipstream. Oh, it's a stealth shield. I just didn't realize. And then I visit off the ship. Remote control the Sovereign Coldfire. Myself up. Yeah, so we can see how good my time would have been if I had shot the shotgun blast to the right into the wall rather than at some shields, thereby knocking myself out. Even though I'm going to get a huge score penalty. 37 seconds. Also, I would go even faster than this because I wasted time by getting knocked unconscious too. So Terran did in 53. I think Terran still would have been better than me by a good margin. 53 seconds versus my... How do I... Nearby scores, friend scores, nearby scores. Versus my 1 minute and 11 seconds. Yeah, so I think Terran would have actually beaten me. I don't think I lost... So what? He beat me by 18 seconds? I think I lost less than 18 seconds by getting knocked out there. So I think Terran would have been even faster than me. But, like... Even with the time waste of getting knocked out, I was faster than number 2 place Monorail. So, very disappointing. Yeah, I should have just... that's a pretty... And I even saw I even saw the concussive blasts bouncing off the shields, and I just assumed that I'd be able to run to the side. What could I have done about that? I could have visited... I could have... No, I think the visitor... Once I had shot the shotgun blast, and then the shields teleported between the shotgun blasts and surfaces that would consume them like walls. I think my only recourse was to visit, but I think I still could have gotten to the crate and visited out of the ship before that visitor would have pulled me back. Because it would have taken... It's essentially 2 slipstream uses, which is certainly enough time. Yeah. That's just deeply... It's just a very unfortunate thing for that to have occurred. Well, not unfortunate, just a minor oversight that resulted in a 60-point penalty. Major consequences. Well, 60-point penalty, but really, it's 60 plus 97 point penalty. So more like 157 point penalty for that mistake. That's a shame. Yeah, because I would have been second place even with the delay from getting knocked unconscious and thrown off the ship. Gosh, I don't know how Terran managed to get 53 seconds though, because say I didn't get knocked unconscious and thrown off the ship. I don't know how much time that wasted, but let's say 10 seconds, right? That would put me at 101, which means that Terran still found a way to be 8 seconds faster than me. Maybe he was using no, because you can't use the visitor on the first two ships. He probably didn't loot that first crate that I did. But even so, I'm pretty sure I saved time subverting doors rather than looting keycards. Actually, I think I was looting a lot of keycards that I didn't need to because of that subverter. Ah, gosh, I don't know. But yeah, this is the sort of thing. This is the sort of thing that really demonstrates Terran's like finesse. It's like I don't even understand where he got all of that extra time. Like obviously 111, he's better than that because I got knocked unconscious. But well, now I'm annoyed that I got knocked unconscious because I want to see how much time he would have beaten me by. Because I think it would have still been a pretty substantial amount of time, like almost 10 seconds, and that's a substantial amount of time on a daily like this one where you have the high capacity self charging slipstream. Gosh, I don't know how Terran does it. He's very good at heat signature. Yeah, this is a disappointing daily. I shot myself with concussive shotgun trying to summon shields over to me. Yeah. Whoops, whoops. Other than that, though, it was good. I like running around with the slipstream. I think the subverter was fun. The visitor to visit through was interesting. Thinking about where I can start using the visitor was kind of an interesting puzzle. Although it ended up not really mattering because even though it saved a lot of time, it's like I lost my bonus anyways. So yeah, too bad. Too bad. I threw away what would almost certainly have been the second place score, depending on like what Reneko gets when he does this daily. Ah, ah, frustrating. Anyways, that's it. This is Console TX signing off.